Welcome to Is That Sheep Looking at Me, the game show that answers those all-important life questions. I am your host, Zedaph. Let's meet our first contestant. First up, we have Full Symmetry. Woo!
Hello!
Hi, Fulls, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
Good.
Getting in position, there we go.
Thanks for coming on the show. Oh, you look really short when you crouch down like that.
Yeah.
He's just ahead.
I'm only little, I can't reach the button.
So, your base is looking pretty cool right now. Can you describe your base in 2.5 words?
2.5 words. There you go, that's 2 words.
I need another half, I think. Perfect, brilliant. What colour have you picked to dye your sheep today?
I have picked light blue.
Excellent, let's see it. Let's see it on.
Shall I dye the sheep?
Go for it, if you can reach. I may
there
not
you
have planned
go.
it out. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Lovely blue sheep butt. All I can see right now.
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay, let's get the next contestant on. We have a Cub fan.
Thank you. Good to be here.
How you doing, Cub?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm actually doing my first game show ever, so I'm very happy right now. Feeling the buzz.
Nice. Oh, hang on. I was going to send a message to that sheep. I'm coming for him here, biting some mutton.
Oh, that's fighting talk. I wouldn't do that in this place. It's forbidden, but I'll let you off. Cool. So what do you think you've got that will let you win this game show? What's it take to win?
Oh, it takes a deep knowledge of sheep.
And a belly full of mutton.
And a belly that too. Absolutely.
That helps quite often. So what colour have you picked for your sheep and why? I
have selected blue because it's sheep's favorite color. So they should appreciate that and give me the advantage.
Interesting. So we get a nice blue shade of stuff going on here. We have a whole little rainbow at this rate. I hope Tango's not blue as well. Oh, and speaking of which, our third contestant, Mr. Tango Tech. I can just see him creeping in the side. Hi, Tango. Come and get in your booth, man. Stop showboating. Hi, Tango. Welcome.
Hello, Mr. Zedaphplays.
Welcome to the show. A little birdie told me that you actually helped build some of these contestant booth buzzer thingies. Is that correct?
That is true. I'm not sure if I actually helped, though, or made it worse. But I was
Inside
involved.
advantage.
Exactly.
Inside advantage.
So are you planning to cheat today, or is that...
No, but if my buzzer always works first, then it's totally coincidence.
Well, I guess we'll see. So we've got our contestants. Let's start round 1. Tango, get in your hole. Dye your sheep red, I forgot.
I had to dye my sheep.
Good. So round 1, we're going to ask 16 questions. First person to buzz in gets to try to answer first. You want to try your buzzers out quickly? Oh, okay, Tango got there first. Very nice.
Oh, okay.
Cub.
Woo!
And
There we go.
That was a deep excellent ding noise.
Yeah, whoever did this must be a genius. This is a great system.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so are we ready? 16 questions. Question number 1. Who can spell the word sheep? Tango.
Oh.
S-H-E-E-P.
Very good. 1 point for Tango.
Shep.
Second question. Who can answer this question first? Cub, you got it.
Me.
Very good. Correct answer. Well done. I would have also accepted false or Tango. Any of you could have. It's that's how the game works. Question number 3. Who can do a sheep impression? Tango. Not bad. They're all kind of looking your way, so I think you kind of maybe did a successful
I do have a tendency to excite them.
impression. Hang on, you've not got wheat on you, have you? That's very much against the rules. Next question. How many legs do 5 sheep have? Cub.
20.
Very good. Correct answer. Very nice and quick. Ooh. How many legs do 3,569 sheep have? False.
20.
Correct. Yes, they were all involved in a terrible accident. And they lost all of their legs.
Wow.
Well
that's
done.
Impressive.
I'm good, guys. I'm good.
Who can pronounce sheep backwards? Tango.
Peas.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. Do either of you two want to give it a go?
Push.
That's much closer. I'm going to give you the point,
Something like
False.
that.
You get the point.
Yeah!
Sorry, Tango.
I'll take it.
Does a sheep have 2, 3, or 4 stomachs? Cub.
3.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Any other answers? False.
2?
Incorrect, Tango. Come on, you can't get this wrong.
1 less than a
Oh, I thought you were saying 1. Incorrect. No points for anybody, I'm afraid.
Ah, shame.
Terrible.
disgrace.
Terrible.
True or false? Not you, false. True or false?
Oh.
Will I be giving the first person to buzz in a free point? Tango.
False.
Sorry, I will be giving you a point. I can't. I can't. You got it right. I very much apologise. 1 point for you, Tango. Other than a blue sheep, name 4 things that are blue. Tango.
Lapis, your pants, the water behind you, and cub sheep.
Very nice. Very nice. And the fact that there are 2 blue sheep here and you didn't pick both of them, that says something about your confidence there. Well done. A female sheep is called a ewe. What is a male sheep called? Cub.
Me.
A ewe. I should have had that as the answer. That is incorrect, I'm afraid. Anybody else? Wrong. I'm afraid the answer was ram, or I would have also accepted
that's the
Kevin or John, but we'll see. So a female. What was a female sheep called then?
Are you...
Tango.
Are you?
Yes, it was, and how dare you call me that? But fair enough. Who is the most handsome game show host? False.
Well, it's Zedath, of course.
Exactly correct. That was a very easy question.
What's going on here? You over there in the corner. No kissing up.
I may have also... who can spell the word mutton backwards whilst also stopping halfway through to spell the word lamb forwards? Tango.
Notbmal.
Wrong. Who? Anyone else? Cub.
NOTLAMBTUM.
Very good, Cub. Perfect. Top answers
That
there.
was supposed to be forward. Whoops.
Other than wheat, what other foods do Minecraft sheep eat? Tango.
Me.
Incorrect. The answer is nothing, I'm afraid. They only eat wheat. That is all you can feed them. And they certainly would not eat you. Next question. Are there more than 900 million sheep in the world? Cub.
Yes.
You're correct. There are exactly 1 billion sheep to the final sheep. Exactly that amount. When one is born, another one must die. That is how that works. A male sheep is called a ram, but how much RAM does my computer have? Tango.
32 gigs.
32 gigs? Is that what you said? Correct. Well done. How do you know that? You should know that. And that was round 1. So at the end of round 1, including some of those points that I may have forgotten to write down, we have False with 3 points, Cub with 4 points, and Tango in the lead with 6 points. I'm pretty sure he has been cheating, and his buzzer's fixed.
Rigged.
So we are now at round 2. I'm going to need you guys to look at the window in front of you there, and you will see a variety of animals flow on by. You've got to try and remember everything you see, the order, the colours, the breed, just as much information as you can, and there will be some questions following the animal parade. A correct answer will be worth 2 points, and an incorrect answer will be worth -2 points. So make sure you're nice and confident with your guesses there. Are we all ready for the animal show?
Yep.
Now ready.
The ding of approval. Here goes. Here they come any second now. I hope, if everything's worked. Which it hasn't, clearly.
The suspense.
Because it's incredibly broken. It's actually broken. Okay, now we should be working in 3, 2, 1. Let the animals flow. I hope. Fingers crossed. Remembering. Whoops. We may have a chicken escapee, but that's fine. Okay, excellent. Have you stored all that information in your memories?
Sure.
Memorized.
I also may not have remembered much of it myself, so this is going to be interesting. Other than that chicken, what was the last animal to flow by? Cub.
Oh.
A pig.
I do believe you were correct.
Yes.
How many chickens did you see? Tango.
2.
I believe that was correct. How many saddled animals did you see? False.
0.
I think that's incorrect. Does anyone else want another go?
Oh.
Cub?
1.
Yeah, I think that is correct. Tell me if I'm wrong here. I may well be getting it more wrong than you guys. And the final question. Added together, how many legs did you see total? False.
98.
I think that's incorrect, I'm afraid.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. Cub?
40.
4, hang on, carry the 2. 60, 40. I think that's right.
Amazing!
No way.
I think that's correct. I believe, according to the producers are in my ear right now, they're agreeing 40 is the correct number, Cub.
All right.
Extra 2 points for you. Well done. So, the final scores at the end of round 2. False, you have -1. Cub, you have 10 points, and Tango, you have 8 points. So I'm afraid to say, False, you are not in the final round. But Cub and Tango, congratulations, you've made it to the final of Is That Sheep Looking at Me.
Everybody, big round of applause for False.
False, come and
Walk of shame.
you get a VIP seat in the audience. How about that?
Yeah.
Yep,
with
you
this.
go
Okay.
join the lion tamer over there.
Yeah.
He's the only guy in the
And the
audience right
random
now.
Endermite, wherever he went.
He's nice
Yeah.
and friendly, so. So we are going to have 3 mini rounds here of Is That Sheep Looking at Me. Please stand on your glass blocks and face away from the sheep.
Ooh.
Cobb,
Tango.
best of luck to you. This
Best
is
of
all it
luck.
comes down to.
Indeed.
Okay.
I'm ready.
At a certain
Preparing
point,
for this my whole life.
I'm going to ask you both to turn around, and at that moment we will see whether you are correct, whether the sheep is looking at you or is not looking at you.
I assume you want us to push a button first.
I want you to put your vote in with the button to the left and the right of you, whichever way you think it's going to be. You will get a point for whether you are correct. Either way, whichever way you do it. Begin contemplating.
Vote locked in.
You've picked a
Got it.
Tango. You're sticking with it. You
I'm
want to
sticking
tell?
with
You
it.
want to tell Cub maybe what you've pressed?
Cub, I'm going to say that the sheep is looking at me because he was looking at you before, and I think in the time he has turned around to face me.
Well, I think he's probably looking at me now because he was looking at you, but now since time has passed, he's looking back at me. He needs to keep an eye out on both of us.
Gotcha.
I will tell you, he looks very confused. Whoever he's looking at. Could you both turn around in 3, 2, 1? He's looking at neither of you.
No,
Tango,
buddy!
you were correct.
Oh.
Tango got to point
That's
as
right.
he
Oh.
voted no.
Excellent. That is some heart-pounding action right there.
No point for you there, Cub. Would you please put your backs to the lamb? Okay, so any tactics you may have picked up there? You may get voting, by the way, whichever way you see fair. Any tactics you've picked up from the first round?
There's an exciting third option that it's looking at neither one of us. I've learned that.
Well, it's whether if it's looking at you or not. So if it's not looking at either of you, then you may get a point.
I think this sheep is going to look at me because it's heard of a certain service in the area that it really wants to be part of.
You're tugging on my heartstrings there, man.
I know.
I don't know whether I can be impartial to that or not.
The sheep has heard the calling.
I'm gonna employ some tactics here. I got some mutton in my hand. I think the sheep will not look at me because it doesn't want to see its fallen brethren. So I think that might play a factor. That's not against the rules. I heard wheat was against the rules, but nothing about mutton.
Yeah,
So
mutton is more than welcome, even though, yes, you may make a few sheep cry, but we'll see. Interesting, a last-minute button push there. Could you please look around in 3, 2, 1? Look.
No!
You were both incorrect.
Oh.
That sheep loves mutton. He's a cannibal, and Cub, you just fell right into that trap.
Man,
This sheep is never going to see this, guys. I'll tell you that
Bogus.
right now.
give him his mutton
He's
and
just
leave
gonna,
him be.
he's gonna keep
Jeez.
looking at you. And so at the minute, Cub, no, Tango, sorry, you were in the lead right now with 1 point. So it's all to well, Cub, you can basically make this a draw right now, and then we'll have to do a playoff. So please, both look away from that sheep and get voting.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, the psychological game.
You see, because it could be looking at you, but it could not be looking at you as well.
I know, the decisions are overwhelming.
That's the thing you've got to take into account. It's you just don't know in this game, but it's very interesting.
I'm feeling the pressure.
I'm
right.
feeling pressure too.
I've got my vote locked in.
Interesting. Right. Okay, would you turn around in 3, 2, 1, spin? You are both correct, which means Cub, you get a point, and Tango, you get your second point. Cub, I'm very sorry, but Tango, you are the winner of Is That Sheep Looking at Me?
Oh, is there a victory lap or something?
You may receive your prize if you join me just down here.
I can't wait, I'm so excited.
You can look in the shulker box and take your prize. Oh, you come and look in the shulker box. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Go for it. It's all yours.
Whoa,
a
it's
speedboat.
Looking at me, golden trophy.
Very nice.
Nice.
It's such an honor to be the first champion.
You're very welcome. Well done. You played a valiant effort. You did a good job. You didn't try and feed the sheep mutton, which some other players may have done. And
Hey.
I think that tactic may have worked for you. So well done.
And by the way,
yes,
some animals may have been harmed during the making of this episode.
Possibly, quite possibly, but we'll see. But that is it for this episode of Is That Sheep Looking at Me? Thank you very much for playing, you guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Bye.
Is That Sheep Looking at Me? What a fun thing that was to record. Thank you very much, Tango, False, and Cub, for joining me in that little game show. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember, let me know down there if you want to see that again. We might do another episode with some different people. That would be a lot of fun. Obviously, different questions and things like that. There's a few things that I think really worked well with this, and a few things that I might need to tweak if I was to do another one. But I need to know, did you enjoy it? Was it worth doing? Should I even bother doing another one? Because that was a lot of work. It's surprising. I feel sorry to all the game show makers out there. It's incredibly difficult to try and make something entertaining, but I hope I did you proud. Anyway, thank you. I had so much help to make this episode. I had Hungry Maxilla making some awesome graphics for me. It was one of my patrons. I also had two of my other patrons, Black Sun and Bugman, who helped redesign the little button pusher thingy there. If you saw my episode when I made the game show a few episodes back, you'll know that this bit is very different. The sheep now fly up. It's crazy cool. Much better than just a... I fell and it hurt my face. Just better than a silly little ding. Doosh! Look how cool that is. You can't get better than bouncy sheep. But yeah, thank you so much to both of them who helped redesign that for me. And thank you, Duke, as well, for making the piano version. And thank you to 316 Minecraft, another one of my patrons who made the official theme tune song, the more funky sounding one. Thank you all so much. This would have not been a call without you. Did that make sense? Did I just make a sentence, or did I just make a group of words that didn't really work? But anyway, thank you all so much, everybody. And as always, a massive, massive thank you to my wonderful patrons who help make episodes like this possible, especially this one where a couple of them really help make this episode possible. Yeah, without you guys, could not be doing this. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought about the episode. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it sheep? I need to know desperately. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.